Hi there, welcome to my channel. My name is Jo and this is Creative Empowerment. Thank you for joining me today. Today we're doing a bit of a twist on a 3-card spread. So you can see there's 3 cards in front of you, but we're going to expand upon it. Now this is for the collective, so if you're watching this message is for you and it is up for you to adapt it to your situation. I will be reading it in a general way, but it is definitely for you. The spread that we're using today is a classic 3-card spread, and it expands upon one that I did recently, which was the path and the obstacle. This is a slight variation. It is the situation, which is the first card, the obstacle, which is the second card, and the lesson, which is the third card. The twist on this is I'm going to expand it with some tarot cards after we've had a look at these messages. So let's jump into it. So we have the situation. The situation is that you're going into the unknown. So I love this card. It is a really beautiful card. It speaks to you about, or it speaks to us about magical possibilities, because we've got a rainbow there. We've got the number 7, which is talking to us about magic. So we've got the wisteria there, and wisteria can be about expanding your consciousness. So I love that. We've also got a little birdie here, which, can be talking about spirit messages, things like that. But you can see that this person is blindfolded. So, I've picked up on a few of the things around this person. But the main thing here that for you to know is that this is a time where you may feel like you don't know where you're going. You may feel like the path forward is hidden from you, and you don't understand all of the things you're being asked to do, because there feels like a real heavy component here around spirit and what spirit might be asking you to do. So we also have a key on a chain here, and it's like see if I can zoom in and see if you can see it. It's like the one from Harry Potter. It's got some wings on it, so it's a winged key. So it's like a special magical key here. So you have that in your hands. So to me, that's symbolizing, let's make sure that's focused. So for me, that's symbolizing that you have this knowledge with you that you don't understand, that you don't have the knowledge right now to be able to use it, but it's with you and it's going to come in handy at some point. So you're stepping into something that you don't feel confident with, but that doesn't say that you won't in the near future. So our next card, this is the obstacle. This is the obstacle that is coming up for you. And this is a 29. So 29 is an 11. So a very big master number for you and for those of you who are watching this. This card is a beautiful, beautiful card, coming to life. So this card is talking about you changing your personality in a big way, or changing who you are in a big way. There has been some part of you that has been locked up. It's been frozen. It's been inside this cast, a plaster cast or a statue. And we see the butterfly here, so this is a signal of transformation. There's this magical ball here, energy ball, and the transformation of the person. It looks creative. She looks a bit like a dancer. She's got beautiful makeup on, and she has a really strong, passionate pose as she's emerging out of this stillness or this stuckness. And I like that idea of being emerging out of the stuckness. Now, how is this an obstacle for you? Well, when we're going through a process of transformation, it can feel pretty crap. It may feel like you're never going to get out of this stuckness because you've known this feeling for a really long time. So, this feeling here, even though it is less than a half of what's happening in your perceived reality, this may be taking up a lot of your energy. This may be sort of overwhelming you because it's a way of being that you've known for quite some time. And you can see this looks like a little bit like a dawn feeling, like there's a change, there's a mistiness here. So there's a lot of change and growth happening for you around whatever this thing is that you're talking about, that's coming up in your life. The thing where this is an obstacle for you is that if you've known this for a really long time, then it's really hard to allow this stuff to happen, allow transformation to bloom, to blossom, to have its like a free will, to have a movement in your life that you're not trying to control. And I feel that there's a big element here of control, because we have the into the unknown, we have coming to life. So this one here is about surrendering control, and this one here is about trusting that the stuckness is shifting. But there's a lot of trust to be had here, because you may not understand this transformation and you may want it to happen quicker, all of those things, which I completely am 100%, I'm the same way. What is the lesson you're being taught here? And this is a 39. So what are we there? A 12 and a 3. This is protecting treasure. And it's in the reverse. So this is that you're not understanding the lesson for you to be learnt here. And this card is all about understanding that you're the treasure. That there's this box there filled with treasure items. So there's a crown, there's some jewels, there's gold, all of those things. But the most important treasure is you. So you're not understanding that the lesson of whatever this thing is that's emerging is that you need to protect and look after yourself. You're important. You're just as important as anything else that's going on in your life. And in this unknown element of your life, this control, feels like a lot of control happening, and where you're coming to life, it's really about your soul's growth. You're, understanding that you are the important thing, that what you're experiencing is important. Those things alone are the reason why something is happening. So now we want to bring in some little bit more information from the tarot, and you will not be able to see up there. I'm sorry about that, but it's quite dark here and the lights are picking up the lights. So I've pulled some clarify and expand. So they're not simply clarification cards. They're actually expanding the information that we're looking at here. So the situation is talking about you coming into your own power, which is really what I've been talking about as we go through these cards here. But this into the unknown card here is talking about you finding your fire, finding your passion, finding the things that you're really, really excited about, but knowing that you're stepping into those. Like, this is a knowing here with the King of Wands, because he doesn't need people to tell him that he's good at things, because he just knows it. Like, he's a fiery kind of person, but when he's in his strength, this Leo energy, he wants everyone to succeed. He's a really nice, he's a good guy. So this is that masculine energy. So it doesn't matter what sex you are. This is masculine energy. So it's that forceful, force to be reckoned with energy coming in for you. And then there's more fire energy here with the 10 of Wands, but this is in the reverse. So this is you understanding that you have to put down some stuff to be able to move forward. And that, I feel like, is where we come into this card here, the coming to life card. I feel like it's you understanding that you've got to let go of some of your old crap to be able to move forward. And that's this card here, symbolizing to you that it's an end of a cycle for you. It's time to put this heavy burden down. It may be something you still, really love and enjoy, but you need to have a good look at it and see what you need to keep and what you can let go of. That's what this card is here about, talking about moving forward. All of these cards. Great cards coming in here. We have the Queen of Wands. So we had the King, and then now we have the Queen of Wands. And we can see that this is balancing that energy, So we've got that very masculine energy, which is all about striving, masculine forcefulness. And then we have the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Wands knows who she is. She's very accomplished in what she can do. So it's a balancing of that energy. See, now we've got two, we're really balanced, whereas before we might have gone off a little bit, overexcited or in a bit of an aggressive way. The Queen's coming in here to balance that out. So you've got that balance of yin and yang, you've got that balance of masculine and feminine. And that's a wonderful card here too, because this is an 11, as I said before, which is that balance of, like, the idea of a soulmate, they balance you out. So for some of you, this could be about a relationship, particularly because we do have the King and the Queen here. This coming to life card, though, comes with you letting go of something. This card is in the reverse, the Five of Cups. So this is about you understanding now. You are letting go of something, and that you may have, this is quite an emotional card, but you're acknowledging and knowing why you're letting go of it. And you know that there is still stuff here for you, and you understand that. Doesn't mean that you don't go through a time of mourning and release and letting go, because this transformation for you feels like it's a very emotional one, which is big transformations in our life. They don't come, we're not skipping down the hallway when or skipping down the road when they happen. They're big changes in our lives, and it's challenging times that we need to really experience and be present for. So protecting the treasure, again, this is you realizing, or not realizing yet, but realizing that you're the treasure. And here we have the Temperance card, which is a great card for the lesson here. Okay, so that was the obstacle. I didn't mention that. That was the obstacle that you've got to get over, this releasing, this change, the transformation. And the lesson here is for you to learn balance, which is what I've said here, which is what these cards are talking about. And you can see that in this card, it's letting go, and that's an emotional let go. So you want to allow yourself to let go where it feels like it needs to. This is that sort of card of alchemy as well. So it's a mixing, a balancing. So like I said, this could definitely be about relationship for some of you, because I'm getting a strong message that, that the balancing that you are doing in your life is realizing that in a relationship, the other person is important, but you are more important. If you've got, children, or if you are wanting to start a relationship with someone new, or you're in a relationship, whatever this situation is for you, this is about understanding that you are the most important person in this relationship. Even if you have a young baby, you are the most important person. It's like, if you don't take care of you, who takes care of that person that you take care of? So this is that message. And this is the Temperance card. And the Temperance card is a beautiful, beautiful card. Very emotional, really, but emotional in a good way. A balancing of emotions, a strength, this emotional strength that you didn't realize that you had. And so that's what this is talking to you about. It's talking about this transformation being really cathartic for you. And once you work through this transformation, the lesson here is that you don't go back, that this becomes balanced. In the past, you may have put yourself last, but it's time to know that there's a change in the wind for you when it comes to that. It's time for you to step out from behind the scenes and move forward, which is, I love this card here, which is the obstacle. It's the challenge for you, because if you have been putting yourself last, this is the thing that, is hard for you to do. And that's why we have these two cards here as well, the Queen of Wands, because she knows what she wants, and that for you might be challenging. I hope you've enjoyed this reading today. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel for more like this, and hope to see you in the future. Bye for now.